Hello beautiful people and welcome to the latest episode of my weekly vlog. This week I'm going to talk to you about my experiences performing at the Fringe. I've been doing the maths on this. I think I've done 4 gigs so far at the Fringe. I've got a 5th one coming up in 2 days. Excitement. I've been doing 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 7 minutes, another 5. So, varied slots that I had. Overall, it was a positive experience. I actually learned something. I've had 2 gigs that went fairly well, and I'm also learning how to approach new audiences. So that's one of the biggest takeaways I've had. Was a lot of my stuff that I've written so far is kind of just go straight for the jugular from 0 to 100 in about 2 minutes, and that is perfectly fine. That's my sense of humor, and I run with it. But when you're an audience member seeing someone for the first time and then they just go, that might be a bit much. So I've learned to basically acknowledge. I'll let them know that I'm about to go 0 to 100. And I tried it the last gig I did, and the audience just got on board with it. Like I pretty much acknowledged that I don't have any, opening 5 minutes about, look at me, this is who I am, I'm so weird and funny, let's go. I just went straight for the Ukraine war. I've got 10 minutes on that. So they loved it. So overall, I was quite pleased. And I think that's something that I'm learning now. There's another facet to this game, besides the actual jokes and, the bits that you build. You also need to know how to approach an audience. I'm still learning this stuff, so it's like, it's a new thing that I discovered. I'm like, oh my God, that opens up so many opportunities and possibilities. And I'm like, geeking out. But yeah, I was going to talk about the Fringe. There's a story I'm going to tell you in a second. I love the Fringe. Let's just start with that. I love, just the entire atmosphere of it, the people, the crowd, all the different arts, just seeing a gig and another gig and something else and a street performer and someone trying to give you flyers to your show that you were never gonna watch. But it's still, to me, it's paradise. I love it with all my heart. And I'm even willing to put up with the very annoying experience of walking to crowds that don't know where they're going. Even with that, I recommend it. Go to an arts festival at some point in your life. If you like arts, you have to like see this for yourself. But this I'm gonna show you some little snippets that I've filmed, little clips here and there. But my personal favorite story is I'm gonna show you in a second. I've been doing some flyering to pay the bills. So basically, I've done some flyering for one of the shows I was in, which was a lot of fun because I was like, "Hey, look at me! I'm on the flyer in the corner. Hi." But I also done some flyering for like an American comedian, New York comedian. I'll be doing more of that as well, just because I get paid and I cover my train fare back and forth. And I'm just gonna show you the footage and then tell you the story after, okay? So this is me flyering for a New York comedian that I met 10 minutes ago, pretty much.
I'm willing to bet you don't have this flyer.
I don't have this flyer.
No, you do.
No, look at that, have it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Free comedy from New York City. I'm walking here with some free comedy. Have a look. I got you. Have a lovely day. Free comedy all the way from New York City. I'm walking here with some free comedy.
A lot easier. So
I'm willing to bet you don't have this one. There you are. How about you, Sylas? Free comedy? Hello, sir. Isn't that just the best fly you have put in the fridge? Free comedy in the fridge? No worries. I'm willing to bet you don't have this fire, sir.
Right. So the story is, you've seen the footage. After this video was taken, I kept flyering, and I'm going back towards the venue. It's like the end of my 1 hour flyering, session. And I see this girl, and I go up to her, and I hit her with my, at this stage, classic line of, hey, excuse me, can you just help me? I'm trying to figure out the weight of this flyer. If you can just tell me how much you think it weighs, just hold it for a second. And she takes it, and she looks at this flyer, like offended even, and she just goes, what a stupid question. It's like obviously like 20 grams or something, like duh. And I just looked at her and I just said, yeah, but you took the flyer. And I just walked away. Man, I haven't felt so good since high school when I hit that guy with the perfect yo mama joke. It was just icing on the cake. Just the look on her face. And she still didn't get it. She still didn't get it. Oh, that's just one of those moments that life just gives you, those little ironic instant karma moments, and you just get to walk away feeling like a badass. That was that was me. And I need to tell everybody about it because it's so good. But yeah, man, the Fringe has been great, and I hope I've got another gig coming up. This is going to come out on Wednesday, so on Thursday, the day after this, it's Europe's Most Wanted, and it's part of the Free Fringe. So yeah, I'm doing 10 minutes, Ukraine war. I mean, the jokes are not about the war, but just the topic. I'm covering the topic and the reactions around it and stuff. So I'm buzzing. I'll hopefully see you on the next week. Have a good one.